Abaiwe a Robin Peter to pay poor. Ya di levy ba. E duru baby na former sports minister Mustafa Honorable Mustafa. Nipa da sani sani mo renubu yo sadi na ni ho plaster bɔ na ni ho bɛbo so na miɛnsa. Ni kom Korankyewaa no levy ane ye pass. Emo mo ankasa education minister na akora ka so. Senka ntiase ye adwuma 1.9 ye de ba 1.5 sorry and kayentimra 1% more monkrofo credit na tam sa de ne yempe didi mo an ye de pa 1% Ghana for kan yasem omo kasa bitie nkomo ni bia ya che wade ene yesi ade ba akofa che ena anu ne de ne nye na se ne ye pure time on MPP anasa de
me boy me girl no mama ma che usika wo de ka me boaw kanefe na mate chop money me increase chop money na amount and I'm say chop money na me di amount no we di bibe kwa akotuatua wo ka ba ye no ma enti wo de cheme 1 cedi na ka na wo de no me fa moa na fatua nka semwe nka ebie ni mo asem
ma adenti na say ye ka ye from this perspective you kind of 1 cedi almost 1 cedi tax but when you're buying fuel it's not just a liter. Osi abna mame membra ho 1 liter bia no osi or just 1 cedi. Now let's compare it to levy. Levy we kita 1,000 Ghana cedis. Na sa wo send dia oti ahe 10 cedis. 10 cedis. Ana your friend is saying when levy no it went to a consolidated fund. Let's see here. Ye normal economy be ko ye ya ye believe comfortable ejina ye energy so say investors beba na so manya confidence in the system ejina energy so and this 1 cedi we na e dia betu energy way so no I'm telling you e be boosting investors level
ila dukata so nka na no padu na men kama sempana Abaiwe a Robin Peter to pay poor. Ya di levy ba. E duru baby na former sports minister Mustafa Honorable Mustafa. Nipa da sani sani mo renubu yo sadi na ni ho plaster bɔ na ni ho bɛbo so na miɛnsa. Ni kom Korankyewaa no levy ane ye pass. Emo mo ankasa education minister na akora ka so. Senka ntiase ye adwuma 1.9 ye de ba 1.5 sorry and kayentimra 1% more monkrofo credit na tam sa de ne yempe didi mo an ye de pa 1% Ghana for kan yasem omo kasa bitie nkomo ni bia ya che wade ene yesi ade ba akofa che ena anu ne de na nye na se ne ye pure time on MPP anasa de oman bia ba de bia me kasa aban bia ba o woni nhyehyeye se de opeso obu oman no time a Yera John Domani mama yera to force eco ready budget of parliament mampani eba appending the signature so what try levy mu what try betting tax ma hada na metiada no e na me kan asasem we say what twa mu no de omode ba na so bosu me be mienu ni se bosu me be miensa ni me kan asasem we wa e na ko to fuel 1 liter say to 450 pesos right it depends on
gallon.
Sorry, gallon.
A liter you
one. It's gallon do a beto. It is say me na say me 2,000 agu me fuel tank mo 1,000 say me betua 83. Enya 10 cedis so.
Yeah.
10 cedis ni ya levy. Levy 10 cedis na no boarding. 10 cedis maako enwotwe na ye de me nsa aka ho. 83 Ghana cedis. Utie 83 Ghana cedis, 830 million. 830,000 old cedis. Any day back home. It is another 4,000 and patch me bow.
So 1 liter, so 1 gallon, 4 cedis, 50 pesos. So 1 gallon, 40 because 4.5 liters. And 1,000 cedis, no. 1,000
cedis, no. Otua obetua 83 Ghana cedis ka utua mobile money 10 cedis.
How many liters?
It depends on the liters. It depends on the liters that you want to buy.
Or more figures.
More figures, more liters.
No, you're still bringing out.
And you don't expect me say your person out here and I'm catching out. Please, and your person na me here.
1,000.
Sana next year.
How many liters in the womb?
What you say?
How many liters?
It is also water. That is what you are going to pay. That is what you are going to pay. Ghana for about time as so they had their time. And mama argument. Sika Ghana for babetua no. The cancer some we say. Ya yen say yes $30 no so and your tifu aso ye de ma. A dear contribution omo ye man na ba say ne. When you know ukotua yisi ukotua o light ya 14.75%. Ya 2 some 4 point something percent. Friends away percent. Wasad work of fuel. Dollar no swat but or ya fuel mu. Transport union for say omo ba betu fuel mu. And obi answer tie levy no ana send 1,000 obenya obetua 10 cedis no. And you obi na be send ska. We must do na esadiska. But when the oya dey a obefro car, eti omanfo bia o ye na eti oman ni mu no. We are going to benefit from Adiana. We are going to it is going to affect obia oya dey. Oba kokofro car na okofru chenti ade. Eno wasam na ye ka sesi. Na no na mo bodwa e na nya na aban ni gu oman no. Aban ni gu oman na for so onfani ni ye kwa nya dey. Onfani ni ye kwa mo oman no. Hwe de mo dey ba. Ye mo dey ba kura ni. Eno de ya mo obi 1 cedi, ya mo obi 3 cedis, ya mo obi 1 cedi ye dey ba be. Ya to
another picture mu nyina how ekwan a efa so a amani abeyaba ye deka. And ye deca to the extent that you are blacklisted you from the capital market. You hu ye bobi sin ye ntua. Nti omu hu say ye ba no mu dwane. Nti edien na ye be ya oman no bekoso. Because Ghana ye dia de bia meka ye ni ba bia akoyetim. Nti in this case you know, o say mama wa macha wade mate ade so ama. Wate so ama ye ema wanya in Sihu, I think 3 or 4 cities.
About 5 cities.
5 cities. And I say, cheme 1 city. Me boy, me girl, no. Mama, my usika. What the car? Me bow, a canefe na matse at the chop money. May increase the chop money na amount. And I'm say chop money na me dear amount. What the bible kwa kotuetu a okabaye no ma. Enti what dear? Cheme 1 city. Na kana what dear no. Me famwa na fetua. And custom way and can be in one.
I think I can. Yes, from this perspective, you kind of 1 city, almost 1 city tax. But when you're buying fuel, it's not just a liter. A liter.
Or see, abna member 1 liter biano, or just 1 city. Now let's compare it to levy. Levy, look at 1,000 Ghana cedis. That's I was send there. Or 10 cedis. 10 cedis. And your friend is saying, when you live, it went to a consolidated fund. So you can say consolidated fund, a fund that you general and woman. So who say me levy way na ye day. But here is the case, when so we cut fuel 10 your friend is saying 10 liters. Now you tell so 111 cedi 10 cedis, the same 10 cedis. In this case, a particular place. When in baby I will see Canada, echo. When in my dear, your dear. In this case, it can be accounted for. But I don't have a problem with 1 cedi channel. The only problem I have is, I say abino Emma who say, how long in a year their service our problem? A canne dahono. How long? And a Ghana for say a nipa 10 million obia waka no auto 1 liter crowd go now to so 1111 cedis eyahe for what period in a sa nipa 10 million no omuto petrol ebetumi a resolve sa ekana eteho no
it be sa how long na wo pa che say si etua ka no wie na there should be another amendment e be repeal and also there should be another way.
No, I say omuchi. Yes, I say omuchi. Yes, exactly. Because what my exactly what my say what they solve this particular issue because see you do my best year ye normal ye economy be ko year ye believe it comfortable ejina ye energy so say investors beba na so manya confidence in the system ejina energy so and this 1 cedi way na e dey abeto energy way so no I'm telling you a bit boosting investors level to me no ye nyina ye mboa na build this nation because a kana e wo ho no irrespective say ye dey energy ye ka energy ka no there are other a car and kofo abubu egu ho even omumbre fie mpo
no mo account for no o say just we ya me virtual there are either a car omo abuegu ho a omo me account for no okofo omo a yes e robot star into sika in the name of politics into no but me catch abai we say ye besre sir I scratch my back you scratch my back you know more on so because you have a papa your markings ka sem bi say sir double salary no na ka buy wo ho akwanya so prosecute you omo but there was a backdoor conversation fine it's because maybe they know say omo be ye bi ewa be mu nti na backdoor conversation nti ye be say Mahmood Bawumia we ebe dia na Mahmood Bawumia John Dramani Mahama ye support you but ye support you no ye hear transparency and accountability from the previous because PDS a car about $500 million and no this government transparency I scratch my back and you scratch my back you shouldn't be entertained
transparency you are sure don't worry
yo yati
tino se oka se enema no so ate aduane e didi etono eno ana etono ene ukoto goat 1 kilo 120 Ghana cedis esonte se de etono sa na na etono but se de mo be kan mo niema we kura wo de mo aya yagu amamo amokura de mo ba ye no nya de mo be bra be ye hwe mo me ye bibi de din bia ye bibi fofo bia na mo ba be ye aban we na ye hye yagu amamo akasa mo de mo de kakra bia mo be ye de ebe soso na nko man na kodanim eye dey na nuana na buo da ho gina so me problem no I'm not saying say akofom no enye me de anase ye me de maka sa aban no o ya de ye a nyine be bona baso the new patriotic party aban we ba ye kan say ye nye a friend say aban opposition party be si o makwan uti MPP ni bia adwene ni mu da ho adwene ni adwuma obi a o communicate mani party ase bia e kan se ma me kan say ye nsi aban no kwan e wo ne hyehyeye ene ne nwum a ode egu hom na emom si e be ya de amatemamufo ho akire omo de emra ene se de ye amanyosem no ma ye ho kwan si e be ka ho asem god ya church nsemu bebiri bisa no say ya abreso inflation ankofom da ede na otena kasafidie so okan na na adwo o ma na adwo je ni she woto o wie radio so kro wie yo no sa ko no Facebook page sabre no I'm talking about that time barely somewhere some 8 months ago because 8 months ago near our power but what did you mention us it is almost one year they no ma yam na ye how are they going to speak to market women how are they going to speak to the business sector amom be mo matete ne yama so last week matese mampani esra almost one month so we video be a taxi driver was me anama me licenses me tickets can so ne me te so china on say GPRC almost about 2 when because okoto fuel ne ya to so a me see e beba ho ya to so a o mete so no no e ma me ye ne ka e na we no so kra de ya ba no obi e ba betua bi o 11 need one ko yiska one seniska mo bi say you won't be affected nti ya baba ho obi afro ka e say wo bo so tie na ye uba afro ka obeti afuru sikam
obi so bicycle o mo afro ka
a bicycle obeti mi de afri akokumase obeti mi ride no papa sa de akokumase
akokumase wontum kwan ko
e na obetu ko obekọ no krom obekọ yie wo no krom
so afri kumase wa
e na so afri kumase obeti anante akwa ha ne bra be bo obefro ka nti definitely ubeye da obefro ka nti say inflation akofom a omuma ye hu the effect ama ye yetimamufo no ye dey ye nya wo ye so because I wouldn't
on person be kan
omamfo na timamfo na ye dey
wrong
ga na ye dey hu chire me ho amokasa
enye kasa
na ye dey a
nti na me kan say
but thank God enye profane
nti wo dey kan
me chese say me kan omamfo okay if you friends I'm not sure me kan o say me kan so omamfo say be ye be effect wo omamfo no eso ene ye nyina ye hwehwe it is akofom na still me botom de aya na aye ye se ye homna na ye saka pomadwam e na dollar akofom na de me botom ayere de ayere na ayere nenne me kokoto fu me koto light gu me friend say me koto electricity be gu me light so na et me 14.75% light anan come me use no 2 weeks and 10 days 7 days na asan then inflation na akofom no enye me ene Ghana for bebre ye hu so mfa so water bill ya tum because also what to light 14.75%. Abna it's not going to be easy because as we say, ono mesia you marking 150 Ghana a day. A day o nyesa per an hour. A day. Ne kania so obeto kania. Kania ontimi oto 20 Ghana enso no. O yiska no to 50 Ghana na nkwala 6 plus na gire. E dey no mo bedi no onya bia man nkwala na ko school no de bia to bottom. You do all these calculations. That is what we are talking about inflation. But what did they mention us because kania no 50 Ghana na wato no kra na ma no. Oni ekoniti no so oda fan mu kura enso wo na wotwimpo no waye dey o matimi adem ama wakase we kura dem dey bo no ho ban 10 days enti o manfo no Send them any man cut him or man for or munya and fasobia or inflation now. So we are looking forward to say and your mum bago kakra ama yeni 2 mine mu ye ho ahen han because inflation come from said na America no obi na so ya no pe koto aduane adi they say be pim sa bre nyina aboso me na yo muka so mba dokno ebo be ko dokno ni 20 pesos go pim nyina kan bi dokno be ko 20 pesos we be ko we dokno say yabo no 15 ne 10 na okay and come from tomatoes ni e shey ni say be tomatoes ni e shey ni say 80 ne 70 onions I am jam next week ma be display ni nyina mo but by na it say me nsa ha ye ton ebi ton 70 cedis ebi ton 50 cedis still na de gina na gina ye nte so the inflation is not having any effect on enuane a ye die auto atare 350 last month last 2 months last 4 months last year the same 350 na na de bebrel delivery guy ba onim siatifo so ka settle so me 100 cedis and one obege it is not having effect on obia o metimi asa no ma de omo ani because omo aban mu omo abreso de ye omo abreso de ye omo nya akokuduro ka se inflation aba for omo so omo mrane ba ye abreso de ni deserve kura se ye beka se ya yebi ya ye o man na kwa koduru ha ye stress ye betimi aya akonanim ni abre ne ye nim se beka sa what dey tie ka se enne no opposition for mo kan wasama mo nka ne ye ye for ma cho metro the fact that we are being responsible opposition party does not mean so be betimi aga ye nobody can gag us ye hu ade ne na nya ye beka ho asam o ya aban de ma no si for mpacho o ya aban na pese obu man no emma omanfo no agi wudi no mote de wo ye na se a you must accept every criticism particularly from your opponent. I know the people going also the open you go aso TV so na asan warning ma warning signs and can we me ma me panimu tsame my communication 15 years God never catch me say ma me nkan ho asem so ba kire me de me nkan God we anya bia ebo obi a wo top na kire wa sha wo so stress no dey ayi people have crown bia bo ha no opam ye no oje ne say
abena mo platform we platform kese in as much as ye betna ha politics no say ye educate and your politics inti na ye misinform sa na emboa youth no because in teaching no ye wa asem bia ye ka say the more we hammer on lies it become truth and so na ye no correct. There was an instant Holland, is it Holland or Jerry, one of the countries omu pollute students to the extent that edu baby no mark omu fee say ni teacher na kano eno na ye dey no correct. Sure. And so na entisa when I started communication me you be a me to me ka say green e blue but when I started it minimum penny bi o coaching me ka say in politics ye nka no create road inti ade ni ti say kura ye say entise Sabi, me your bani bi, mi kodum. Minimum senia, a normal bo etie. It's not so outrageous. Send a message to Jennifer, all cannot, especially.
What do you mean by what you are saying? I don't go to the market with you. So is she implying, say, and Trona Midiwa? No, please. You must respect each other. No.
I am in one must say it's not a fidiachia, boardie. And a day and fatum.
What year? I
am in one masaya me day. You know why? I am MPP communicators Becca say, and she shall papaya de toho, and then she shall bunya musuma de toho, and then a effect be a one she shall papa this government, and you so much shall papa de yano, and hinder progress no. The Pachawati I say, since she shall papa na de toho and promoted this government to do things, and then she shall bunny be a man to me resolve it. And the area hindrance to this current government the pa say omoye adena make kasa somebody on planting ya de example planting for food and jobs MPP for na dey buy abna in the first place the name planting for food the policy no they even had the name wrong adena make kasa they had the name wrong
planting for food no
they had the name wrong to me.
Are they?
And listen, come planting for food. I guess production for food. You don't only plant, you produce, and you go through a process. Then you add value to your production before it goes to the market. Now, your friend say economy no, enga fapimbi, your inflation ni ye duane no. And the duane na ye ka ho asem abena eye seasonal.
And you senka.
What you say?
I said the asema okay. And I said the current, administration, somewhere no production to feed Ghana.
Yes, this current government also feed Ghana. Feed Ghana, no, it's broad. When also planting goes to what the idea shop for when we are now doing so you plant.
You get what out of planting?
Yes, but in the production, it comes with harvesting, then storing. Then it goes in connection with road connecting to the farms. Road a connected to farms, and then I don't want to come at my wound to me. 1 year road to know. What I say? Contractor, the man buying say, road now connected to the various farms. Now, your friends in the major so. Now again, and come more establish a system. You more storage. It is a season no create chemwa. Na adieno ebi wo system no mu a ne price no enye de enkoso enka ye nkoda nsori me ye hu se yakwa agogo ekuafo omo adu omo board ye ne omo bank no yakofa board na begu ministry se wa wuti weja wa wuti tema wa wuti eyi faka ebeto ade ewu ministries amna sabi it didn't make sense. If your platform kesiye way not say yeah kasa we should try and also educate. What you say? It is not planting for food. They have it wrong in the first place. And no who should start one. And you say can yeah talk a plantain they be a plantain a example no.